Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. One of the giveaways that a government is inept or impotent, that means limb, in this case, a little analogy, is when they raise taxes. Because that's the easiest way to try to fund certain projects or do something about your country, your economy. And this is the most weasel way of doing it. You're not supposed to increase taxes, you're supposed to decrease taxes. And that's and I'm telling you what happens, obviously, when you increase taxes, something happens. And if you decrease taxes, something else happens, obviously. The thing here is, if you are not able as a government to provide a, I would say, business-friendly environment where you have private business thriving, because that's where the taxes are coming from, businesses, profits, and services, and you create, workforce, people who want to get salaries, and they're going to consume the products were made by private companies, usually, right? So that's what you want. You want a good business, friendly, among others, environment. When you don't make that happen, then the businesses leave. And how are you going to survive? Raise taxes. So let's see what's going on here with that's one reason, okay? Another one is, why do you have inflation and you have to cover certain expensive governmental so-called programs, and you don't have the money because the businesses cannot make it. You suck out of them everything. If you suck too much, they go bankrupt, so you lose them. So what are you going to do? You go and impose taxes on the population. So this article comes from Sputnik, and it's from today, the 1st of November 2022. And this is the title: UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to raise taxes to reduce $57.5 billion in budget deficit, the report said. So the new UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak intends to raise taxes to cover a £50 billion, $57.5 billion deficit in public finances, British media reported. Chancellor of the, and this is the title I can't pronounce, Exchequer, probably Exchequer, Jeremy Hunt, is expected to present the government's medium-term financial plan to, quote-unquote, to put public spending on a sustainable footing, get debt falling, and restoring stability. On November 17th, Sunak and Hunt reportedly agreed on a tax increase on Monday. Now, that is very nice. Not, and I'm quoting, it is going to be rough. The truth is that everybody will need to contribute more in tax if we are to maintain public services. Maybe certain services are not needed and they are over there because you can't have a vibrant, good business economy-oriented economy. Is that what it is? And then you suck from others forcefully and give it to others. Robin Hood still alive in the Sherwood forest? I guess so, but he's coming from India this time. Via India. Not that it matters. I like the Indians. They are smart people, very smart people, and they have a very, very how should I put it, very blah 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 religion. I'm talking about the Hindu and Buddhism as well, which I'm totally in with that religion, with those religions. I think they're very non-violent and pushing towards others to join, and well, it's individuals who are violent, not necessarily the religions. The religions can say certain things bad here and there, and incite to this and that, but it's ultimately the individual's behavior that matters, not what someone else says. It's up to you to act upon that or not act upon that. So, and I'm quoting, it is going to be rough. No shit. The truth is that everybody will need to contribute more in tax if we are to maintain public services. I have a different option, and a proposal. How about you guys get the right people over there to create a good environment and make this economy work without us giving you money to give other people that can make it, or whatever programs you are talking about. How about that one? I don't need to contribute more tax, and we don't need to be in this situation. We are here because of you. You are the leaders. You are the know-it-all. So you didn't produce results, out. Next ones. Not good, next ones. Until we got some that are able to do something. And if there's nobody else able to do it, then what are we going to do? And I don't believe in that one, just so you know. I don't believe that, oh my God, the circumstances, the global circumstances are such that we have to be, cutting our left hands, not the right hands, the left hands, right? No, I disagree with that. After borrowing hundreds of billions of pounds through COVID-19, borrowing from where? And who's going to pay for that? Again, that was a decision made by those guys in the name of the good, and that little strata of the society, scaredy cats, that said, I'm going to stay home and I'm going to make money from home. Maybe they don't even pay me. How about that? And everybody should wear masks even when they drive a car by themselves, alone. Anyway, I'm okay with them being like that. I know who they are and what they are. I don't want them to have power over me and telling me to be like that. I don't want to be like that. If I die, I die. And if I get sick, I get sick, and I pay money for that. So zip it. Okay? Anyway, let's move on here. So, billions after borrowing hundreds of billions of pounds through COVID-19 and implementing massive energy bill support, we won't be able to fill the fiscal black hole through spending cuts alone, a Treasury source told British media. On October 11, the Institute for Fiscal Studies said that the UK government needed to tighten fiscal policy and cut spending by more than 60 billion pounds to stabilize the public debt. You're done. Well, these guys are done too. We're done too. So Sunak became the country's third prime minister of 2022. Blah blah blah. Okay, well, don't tell me that. It's good. At least these guys move fast. Boris out. Lazy lizard Truss out. Sunak in. We'll see what Sunak does. And it was normal. What he did, it was just a typical, I'm going to probably step on some people's shoes. It was a typical financial mindset. We're gonna all suffer, okay? But I got about $70 million or something, Sunak with his wife, so we all gonna suffer. No, because you start from somewhere higher than other people who are already suffering, and you're gonna be in charge to make sure that those people are not dying. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna tax the ones that barely make it, right? You're gonna get them down here, and you give them to those guys, not you. Remember the Bible? It was that thing that if, let's say, I'm a millionaire and I give $10,000 and I'm a super multi-millionaire, $10,000 is nothing compared to what I have. But if you have a person who is bankrupt and gives you $1,000, that represents his pain, his sacrifice more than yours. It doesn't mean, even though you give them $10,000 versus $1,000, but you know what I mean, the proportionality. I'm not saying that $10,000 should not be given. No, it's up to you. That's voluntary. I'm all for that, voluntary, and I'm not a bad person if I'm not volunteering to something that everyone else is voluntary, unless we are all in it. And we are all in it, but we also can point fingers to whomever is responsible for certain things. And let's see if Sunak does that. Will maybe stabilize for a while, but remember, all these things will be done at the expense of the public, and the public has to do what these guys are telling them, because that's how supposedly the system works. So sorry to hear that. I would have hoped that they are more pragmatic in that way versus this way, and I hope that the pain would be shifted from the British population, who has really no guilt in this, and turned into finding the right people to do the right thing. You might say this is the right thing. All right, well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with that, because they say, okay, how much would be the taxes? Can I afford? Yeah. But there's a lot who say, I'm already dead. What are you going to do with those? Take from those and give to this? because we're all together in this. We're not all together in this because you guys make the decisions that affect my life. Where is that all together? Oh, you voted for me? Well, I don't remember anybody voting for Sunak. Oh, it was voted by the party. Okay, and we voted for the representatives. You know how it goes? Why don't you make a little referenda and make direct election, or not like that. But anyway, it's too late right now. Let's see how we solve the problem. He thinks that he solves it this way. See how it works. It's gonna hurt, but at least maybe like an airplane going down. Pull it back. We'll see. But I think I would start with Russia if it were me. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.